Yo, 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 what up? I'm about to get into some stuff with y'all. We're gonna talk about distribution today. This distribution shit crazy, yo. So, I want y'all to ride with me for a minute. I'm gonna be here for a little bit, so relax. And that way you could jump in the conversation with me. I'm gonna take my time with it. So, I'm just sitting here dealing with my DistroKid account. I use DistroKid. And I noticed that these different streaming apps, like when you put your music up on DistroKid, these different streaming apps, they pay differently, basically, is what I'm getting at. So it's good for you to know basically what I'm getting at. Hold on, let me turn this down. If you ain't heard that new Soul Sister, go check that out. Yeah, it's good vibes, but right now I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, so talking about the different streaming apps, what I'm learning is the different streaming apps pays you at different times. So like, for example, uh Apple Music pays fast, y'all. I'll go ahead and let you know. They pay faster than the rest of them. Spotify take forever. That's what's going on. Spotify take forever and got everybody. And then not only do they take forever, they only pay you if your streams are 1,000 or more for the year. And it's cool, it's kind of cool. I think it's cool because, you know what I'm saying? It gives you motivation to do certain things. It help you in different ways. You know what I'm saying? But it's not where some of y'all wanting to post music and get paid right away or as soon as possible, and you're like, yo, what's going on? Why ain't I getting no money from this shit? I can't afford to be doing this shit if I'm not gonna get no money. That's because you waiting on Spotify and then you're not looking into the fact that it's different things going on, there's different rules and different parameters. You got to get 1,000 streams in a year. First of all, so when you put that song out, you need to have a game plan. You understand what I'm saying? You need to have a game plan on what you're gonna do with it, how you gonna promote it, how you gonna get 1,000 streams, because they ain't just giving you 1,000 streams. So you think you're gonna jump out there and put a song up today and it's just gonna have 1,000 streams? Not if you don't have a fan base that you got rapport with that's listening to you like that. They used to you, you got them conditioned to jump on it and listen like that. It ain't happening. That's what I'm learning. That shit real. I go do shows all the time. I've been doing shows for 20, 30 years. But that's not the same as developing your fans to do certain things like buy merchandise, listen to you on Spotify, stuff like that. It don't just come with ease. Don't let the music game fool you. It's real. You gotta work. That's why labels used to pay radio stations. That's why you had payola. That's why it was hard to be an entertainer, because it costs money. Now you think you just gonna throw your music up there and it's just gonna happen for you without having that budget for radio promotions and different things like that. Nah. You gotta act like a record label. That means you gotta spend money on the radio. just like they had to, because you're your artist and you're trying to break yourself. It ain't complicated. But like I was saying, it's crazy that these different apps pay differently, and if you pay attention, you could master the game of distribution and promotion. But you got to read the metrics. You got to read deeper into these programs, read the charts, read the analytics, learn how to read them. Because at first it's like looking at Chinese or something. It take you months and months and months. So you better get started today. You know what I mean? Get started today, learning how to read the analytics on DistroKid. The little excruciating details and, you know what I'm saying, all of that stuff that it shows you up there in the corner. Whoever your distributor is, you need to get down into the nitty gritty. It's so much information that they're gathering and showing you. But sometimes you just need to know what this song is doing. So you need to be able to take the information from this song, look at the analytics of it, separate it from the rest. So then that way you can, decide what you want to do next for a campaign. You might decide, I'm going to dump some money into this because it's booming right there. I'm going to put some money into it over there. That type of situation, you know what I'm saying? People are not thinking that deep. They're expecting success to happen overnight. No, that's the work in it. That's what makes you a professional in it, in that area, in those areas. Because you have now developed the ability to say, like, I can read and understand what this is saying. Therefore, I can maneuver things differently, or I can control the situation and get better results for myself. It's that type of situation. So, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the intricate details between Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, Tidal. Yeah, all these different programs. I think Tidal pay good, but they different. I went to Tidal. I thought I was just going to pull up Tidal and listen to my music, because I actually get royalties from them. I couldn't even listen to my music. You gotta subscribe. So I was like, whoa, that's like, Jay-Z got that shit like a membership club. Tight. You gotta join Tidal. You gotta pay, subscribe, and get entitled to be able to use their services and benefits. That was dope. I think it was pretty dope, yo. For real. I love it, for real. I like the looks of it. Spotify ain't make me as happy. Spotify is a deep one. Spotify deep, y'all. I use Spotify in a lot of ways. Let's just say that. I use Spotify more than any other one. Yeah. I use Spotify for different reasons. But the thing about Spotify is, I'm not at the point yet with Spotify where it's paying me like it will. Because like I said, I probably have, I got, like 30 something songs total between my two profiles, Iron Lion and the Naughty Lions Band, and Iron Lion World TV. Okay, those are my two music profiles. When I started, I didn't know what I was doing, so I ended up, because I was going to put my reggae over here and then my hip-hop and R&B over there, type of thing. And I may end up making two profiles. So now I had to find ways to merge them together and get y'all to, see that I got two profiles. It's hard getting the people to join two different profiles. So I hurt myself, I think, in that way, because everything is not in one place. So now I've had to make a mixed playlist, put everything in one place, which you'll notice. But you need to subscribe and follow both profiles. And it's at the point now, who knows what I might do on each one. But I just try and, make them both live. They're both mine. But anyway, again, with that said, being able to go into your excruciating details and read the specifics of what's going on with each song per app. That's kind of crucial in this day and time. That's what we're dealing with. That gives you the ability to maneuver and go in different directions. You know, is what I was talking about. Sorry, I got people texting me and messaging me. My mind jumping all around. Um, Overthinking and you know what I'm saying, trying to help everybody. Boom, boom, boom. So, what I want you to do is go down to the comments. Any questions you have, any way that I can help you out, I'll answer it for you. If you're having a problem with DistroKid, like I said, I'll help you out with that. Oh yeah, I remember I was talking about Apple and Spotify and YouTube and the differences in all of them. Spotify I use a lot in more ways than one. I use it more than any other app, but it doesn't pay as fast as Apple Music. There you go. Drop the bomb on you. Spotify does not pay as fast as Apple Music. However, Spotify offers you a whole world of stuff that you need. I DJ with Spotify. There's great support for that. It's motivational support to do radio promotions and push your numbers up. Because like I said, they're not paying you for nothing. Man, Spotify playlist, crucial. Go down in the comments. Again, you know, follow my playlist section on YouTube, but go down in the comments, click on the Spotify links. You'll be able to check out different playlists. Like I said, I use Spotify for so many different reasons. But Apple Music, respect. They pay fast. They pay like, yo, not playing around. If you want to get paid quick, you want to go to Apple Music. Focus there, build yourself up, and let the chips fall where they may. I mean, really, that's all it is with DistroKid or any of these distributors, United Masters, CD Baby. Pick whoever you want. At the end of the day, what you want to do is build your catalog up, which means stack songs. Look at it this way. Every song you drop, your fans staying with you and growing with you. So you got to keep feeding them. Here you go. Oh, you still hungry? Oh, you want another one? Here you go. You want another one? Here you go. You want another one this week? Here you go. You want one this week? Here you go. Every week, I'm feeding. Here you go. They're saying, wow, this guy's, you know, he nonstop. And as you get consistent, they get consistent with you. And y'all just growing together. That's what the game is all about. That's what the algorithms and how this shit set up, that's what it's all about. I'm a hood cat. I'm a street cat. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm highly educated, intellectual, you know what I mean? I ain't like, you know what I'm saying, on the corner, no bum or nothing. I work at resorts, timeshare salesman, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So I have education. I went to college and all of that, for those of you who don't know me. But I keep it gully, you know what I mean? In my day, I like to chill, you know what I'm saying, and see my peoples and see my familiar surroundings that I grew up in and stuff like that. When it's time to get out and venture, that's cool, I do that. But a lot of what I do is stay around home and develop. You know, that's where I'm happiest. Studio, family, boom, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Just so for those of you who, like I said, want to know me better, subscribe. ILW Money, I'm building that channel. ILW New Tech, got some wonderful ideas coming there. Just building things up right now. You know, like I said, because it's all about stacking songs, stacking ideas, you know what I'm saying, stacking love, you know what I mean, and just building them vibes up, knowing that the more that you put in, if you plant a seed and fall back, after the soil is right, you plant the seed, fall back, give it to God, he gonna bless you. You know that. Nature never lets you down. You're going to get a crop most of the time in abundance. And it's the same thing with this. You know, keep feeding it. You can't worry about, like I said, Apple Music pay the fastest. if that's your concern. Because I know that's a concern for a lot of people. A lot of brothers going to give up or not going to move forward. A lot of brothers and sisters going to lay it down because they don't want to put that much work into it. So if you after fast work, fast results, and money, then you need to straight up be using Apple Music. I'm telling you that. That needs to be your distributor. Point blank and simple. But if you in it for the long haul and you know that it's going to take time for you to build up a career, a sustainable career, that's what you're trying to do, then you straight up need to understand where I'm coming from. About having patience with the algorithm and the people and building up a career, feeding them. As fast as you can produce it, then you can feed it. DistroKid is ready to put it up. CD Baby, they ready to get it out to Spotify and all that. Get your process going on one song, on a song. Just think about that. You got to produce it. You got to think it, see it first and all that. You got to produce it, manifest it in the studio, get all that straight, however it's supposed to be. Don't need to be forever. You're going to do an acoustic song nowadays. Put that up through DistroKid, manufacturer distribution now, simple. That up through DistroKid. Bam, start, it's in the stores, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Tidal. Start promoting it. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, sharing it. Boom, boom. Just think that's right there. That's a month, 2, 3 months. Because you got to give other people time to do what they got to do on the team. You see what I'm saying? My hands, yo. All these shows and working. Rolling tacos for fun and money. But anyway. You got to give other people time to do what they got to do. So that's what slows you down to where it's not just a you thing. And one song, let's say you put out a song today. It might be 6 months before it beef up to the point where it's out there. You done did some promotions. People had a chance to hear it, feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, 6, 7. They say it takes 7 times for somebody to really connect with something. On a spiritual level. I woke up this morning and had to pull out a song that's been growing on me. My boy wrote it. It's a song that I got, I got it split in, ownership in, royalties in. But the song been growing on me. Since I signed the song with him, we partnered on the song, but the song is growing on me. That was a partnership kind of business. But the song itself is growing on me. I woke up this morning in tears. Had to pull for that song. So money and vibes is different. Money and spirituality, that's different. That song is growing on me. Yes, I have a vested interest in it, business-wise, but it's growing on me. The vested interest been a year or two ago. Now the song is tearing my heart up. It's like, wow, that's my song, yo. When I want to think about my sister, my brother, loved ones that I lost, boom, 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 whatever, that song is what I'm gonna go to. So how many streams is that gonna get off of me? That's what's happening when you connect your song with one person. Look at the reports, Spotify reports and stuff. One listener could give you 1,000 streams. If they with it that much. So your listeners don't have to be 1 million listeners. You can have 1 million listeners that don't listen to you. Because they're not touched. They don't have no reason to go listen to you. But you give them a reason to go listen to you, then them streams is going to go up. And if you stay on them about it, keep feeding it to them and feeding them more, and be like, yo, that's the doctor. That's my doctor. I got to go to him to get that upliftment that I need. That song is gonna give me that healing that I need. I'm telling you, this music stuff is deep. On the money side and on the spiritual side, it's deeper than I ever knew. Deeper than I ever knew how all of it works together. So, I'm sitting up here. I should have been smoking through this whole joint, yo. Good conversation, you know what I'm saying? Great conversation, yo. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep it coming, and drop me a comment while this is playing. Let me go ahead and light this up. I'm gonna be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Send me a DM, baby, 'cause I want you to be my girl. Send me a DM, baby, 'cause I want you to be my world. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hold up. All right, that gave me a little time to continue the conversation because it's such a good conversation. So, again, this shit is real, y'all. There's money in this. There's a lot of money in this. I wouldn't take the time right now and talk to y'all like this if it wasn't. But I know there's a lot of people out there like me who trying to figure it out. Well, I'll put the time in for you, and I'm telling you, it's a lot of money in it. A lot of fast money, too. Like you couldn't believe. So all this industry talk, all this bullshit about conspiracy this and that, man. Jay-Z and them, they made their money, y'all. They made their money, y'all. They made their money. Hate it or love it. Diddy, all them niggas. I don't care what the fuck they... Excuse me, I'm getting carried away. I don't care what they did along the way when it comes to the music business and the money. There's money to be made.
Yo, this are the remix. Watch out. 2021.
But you got to do the work.
Watch out.
And the work is reading the analytics. Getting deep into the analytics. I'm telling y'all, you will thank me later. You will thank Ronnie Brandon later. You will thank Iron Lion VA later. That's why I want my flowers too. I'm telling y'all now, this is a motivational, inspirational video, and I want my props because I'm here to tell you, if you walk with me, get with me on this. Fall into me on this. I didn't even know I was posting this video today. Right? If you stay with me, follow my channel, share my channel, follow my posts, make yours, feed off each other, comment with us. I got a big network building. Shout out to Brandman, Sean, and Corey Network. So much I could go on. I ain't gonna even open that door. Y'all see all the same content creators that's out there. I'm becoming one of them, and I can't believe it. I know that this is going to grow. I know my channel's growing because I'm paying attention to what's happening. And I'm starting to make money from music. from putting the time in and figuring out how the money flows, what you have to do. It's a learning curve, and it's gonna take some real focus, y'all. Some your realest, deepest. I'm talking praying, getting rid of all negative vibes, get everything out of your way, just so you can read the details of your post, your song. So you can break away from the foolishness and remember, I'm running a record label. I'm actually running a label. That means I got to get it on the radio station. I got to push it here. I got to push it there. I got to do these different things to make it happen. And that's basically what it boils down to. But yo, I got somebody knocking at the door, just interrupted the video. So I'm going to put it on pause for a minute, and we'll get back to this. Follow me on the next episode. 1.